Soul hunting is much more of a contemporary approach to healing the soul than what most people understand as soul retrieval. The destination is the same, the technique is different. Soul hunting is the distinction between soul hunting that makes it unique is that it's not the work of the healer or the shaman that does the work, but the shaman is a guide to help individuals learn how to take this journey themselves. So it's much more of a combination of the two. The technique itself follows a technique in which the person who is retrieving this piece of their soul is guided on this journey in which they go into what in shamanism traditionally refers to as the shadow world or the underworld. Translated, what that means is that it's some aspect of the person's experience that is so dark that they have not been able to reach it. And so therefore, when you cannot reach it, that translates also into the idea that you don't even realize that this is what's causing the problem that you're having. It's some fear that has so overwhelmed your awareness that not only are you not aware of what happened, but you are not aware of the connection between it and what's happening to you. So in soul hunting, the whole intention of the journey, the whole structure of the process is to guide the person on this pathway in which they enter into the depths of their own fear to the degree that they are lost in a space which leaves them completely empty. And this emptiness or this nothingness is not nothing. You see, this is a difficult concept to explain, but let me attempt to explain it. Nothing is not really nothing. Nothing is something we call nothing. And so this nothingness, this place of absolute stillness, is a place in which it is possible for you to integrate the fragmented pieces of yourself that are scattered due to trauma. So the soul hunting journey is a guided journey, but it is a journey in which the individual does its own work, his or her own work. It's not something that's done to you, but it's something that you are guided to a place in which you understand, once you enter into that place, what is necessary. Now, from the perspective of a person who guides this process, I understand that I have a responsibility to some degree to make sure that individuals who are on that process, who reach some point where they may run into some kind of trouble, they gain assistance. But the whole core ethic of the process is to not interfere. So once you are on this journey, it's important that no interference occurs, because if you look at what's happening to the person from the outside, it sometimes looks really traumatic. But the healing process itself is very frightening sometimes. And sometimes we interfere because we think the person is in trouble, when in fact they're really not in trouble at all. Exactly what's happening in that moment is supposed to be happening. And so the entire soul hunting journey process is a process where you enter into this initiation, then you go to this process of desolation, then you go through this place of integration, and then you exit. The process itself can run anywhere from 2 hours, 3 hours long.